Hikers claim they heard screams echoing from deep inside Mount Shasta, but what they didn't know is that this mountain has a history of people vanishing and never being found again. And when a rescue team went in to investigate, one of them never came back either. Mount Shasta, California. A beautiful snow-capped peak known for its breathtaking views and its terrifying legends. Locals talk about disappearances, glowing lights in the forests, even tunnels that lead deep into the mountain. Tunnels that officially don't exist. But in 2022, a group of 3 hikers decided to see if those stories were true. They started their hike early morning. The sky was clear, everything normal, until they reached a part of the trail marked closed. Behind that sign was a narrow path leading toward a rock face, one that looked like it had collapsed recently. But one of them, a 7-year-old named Dylan, swore he heard something from behind the rocks. A voice, muffled, like someone crying for help. Thinking it was another hiker trapped inside, they started recording on their phones and began moving the rocks. What they uncovered was a small opening wide enough for one person to crawl through. Dylan went in first. He called out, "Hello, can you hear me?" And then, a scream echoed from deep inside. Not just one, several, all overlapping, like dozens of people screaming at once. The others panicked and pulled Dylan out. He was shaking, said he saw something move inside, but the flashlight flickered out before he could see what it was. They ran down the mountain and reported it to the ranger station. A small rescue crew went up the next morning to check the spot, but when they arrived, the rock face was completely sealed again, like nothing had ever been moved. No cracks, no gaps, no trace of a tunnel. The rescue team still decided to dig, and that's when something strange happened. The radio signals began to distort static, feedback, then voices. "Help us." The team lead, a veteran ranger named Miller, said he heard his own name come through the radio, but no one on his team had called him. Hours later, one of the crew, the youngest member, Josh, wandered away from the group. He was never found. Search dogs refused to go near the site. Equipment malfunctioned. GPS went haywire. After 48 hours, they called off the mission. But here's where it gets darker weeks later. One of the hikers uploaded the video they recorded before running, and in the final seconds of that clip, you can clearly hear a voice whisper, "Don't come back." The audio was analyzed, but experts couldn't explain the overlapping frequencies. It wasn't wind, it wasn't echoes, it was human. And this isn't the first time Mount Shasta has been linked to strange disappearances. Native legends speak of a hidden civilization beneath the mountain, the Lemurians, said to guard ancient tunnels leading to the Earth's core. Others believe the US military used parts of the area for underground experiments. But some locals think those tunnels are still alive, that the mountain itself takes people. What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to know what theory makes the most sense to you. Today, hikers still report hearing cries at night near Panther Meadow, sounds that echo through the trees, fading into the snow. Authorities call them wildlife noises. But those who've been there, they swear it's human. If you ever visit Mount Shasta and you hear someone calling for help from inside the rocks, don't answer. Because once you do, it's already hurt you. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Vein Shade Stories for more real mysteries, dark legends, and chilling encounters. Stay curious, but be careful what you listen to in the dark.